Okay, hi everyone. My name is Arijit Sadhu. I have 3 years of work prior to joining of XIMB, and I've interned in Cognizant for the last year, and I've majored in finance and operations domain, and I've minored in data science and systems domain. Okay, so my internship with Cognizant was about a project of transforming of CRM using artificial intelligence and machine learning. Okay, so which involved a detailed research study that was carried out throughout the course of the period. So yeah, that's it. So a couple of learnings from what I could take away from the internship was how to break down your project into different bits and pieces and then carry out a detailed study of your project. Okay, and the second most important thing was effectively communicating with your mentor, since you have to since you are not interacting with him or her in an offline setting, so you have to just carry through your research work or the work that you are being given in an effective manner. So communicating with him in a daily basis, and also to make him realize that you are in the project, you have owned the responsibilities that you have been given upon. I think that was a great takeaway from the 2 months of internship that I think every intern should aim upon. Yeah, actually, I told you about effective communication. Okay, so since you guys will be working in different group projects throughout your first years, I think that helps a big deal in going through the team effort that is required in the 2 months of internship. And also, I think you will be doing a lot of presentations throughout your different courses. So this thing helps a lot during your presentations with someone who is a knowledgeable and who is at the forefront of the business head. Okay, so like if you are giving a presentation to a delivery partner, then you need to be confident about your work and effectively communicate with him or her about the course of the detailed research study that you have been carried upon. Okay, I think these are the two things that XIMB focuses a lot about, and I think any B schools graduates should have these things in him or her to effectively sail through the internship process. Yeah. Actually, I would like to focus on the hiring process of Cognizant. It helped me a great deal when I told them that I have worked in TCS for 3 years. Actually, I have a data related background, so they grilled upon me uh, on a topic that related data analysis and means analyzing a particular data set and giving your views on it. So
Yeah.
I think that helped a great deal when you have a great deal of work ex with you. So it helped me sail through the internship hiring process as well. And also when I told my mentor about my internship period in Cognizant that I have a 3 years of work ex, they taught me in a different way. Means the outlook completely changes. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
think the great help was that having a business essence or business sense with you while having a experience helps you a lot in sailing through an internship. Yeah, actually, see, talk a lot about value addition in an internship process. So the value addition comes when you give yourself a certain input to the company, so that the company can look upon your input and can carry forward it. Means you cannot complete the whole project of your internship in the 2 months of course, which is very short, and that too in an offline setting. So the best thing is what you have in your bucket, you give it up. Okay, so my case was you have to think about certain suggestions which you can give to Cognizant so that they can work upon in AI domains where there was a lacking. So I had to look upon the gaps where Cognizant had in different industries. So I had to dig through a lot of research articles and internal. I have to talk with my mentor regarding what Cognizant is currently working upon, and then I have to connect all the dots where Cognizant can work upon in future, so that they can drive more value from the AI driven CRM implementations. Yeah, the first of all, data analysis skills has to be embedded in each and every B school graduate as far as 2021 is concerned. Means that's the buzzword, I think. And secondly, communicating effectively with your mentor, putting in a lot of effort. Means I think you will be having an idea that Cognizant is one of the companies that provides a PPO, and you wouldn't want yourself to be lethargic during these particularly 2 months of period. So I think putting in a lot of effort, even if you hadn't worked in your first years, doesn't matter, but give your 200% during these periods. I think these are the things that any company, particularly in Cognizant, would look upon in an intern. The intent to put a value in the company. I think that's what sets apart. Work culture wise, it's very friendly. I mean, I had talked with my mentor. He was very friendly. First of all, I had been given a choice to select my internship project. Means there was some pre-readings as well of different topics which my mentor gave me, and then he told me about to select the particular project which I was interested in. So since I had a interest for data science, I quickly chose that one, the transformation of AI CRM. I think that this kind of flexibility is only possible where there is a great work culture in place. So yeah, that was a lot of help. See, cross functionality is what sets an MBA apart from an MTech. So in MTech, you have to dig deeper in a particular subject or in PhD. But what sets apart an MBA from others is the depth and sheer cross-domain functionalities that you know. Like for example, you will be doing subjects on finance, marketing, systems as well. So when you have a broad sense of domains, you can effectively communicate, and most importantly, you can connect the dots between various functionalities, okay, which none of the other or your batchmates who has a particular in-depth knowledge about a field could be. So I think that's what sets apart an MBA. First of all, MBA is a really fun journey, I would say, and the most you can make out of it, the better it will be for the rest of your lives. I think particularly for the freshers who has not worked in a particular business setting, I think that would be means the most value you can extract out of XIMB or any particular MBA program would be of great help. Particularly for Cognizant, I would say just own up all the responsibilities that will be given upon you in during your internship procedures, and make yourself available all through. Communicate effectively with your mentor, and just show your intent that you would be highly obliged, and you will put value addition to the company if you're being hired upon. I think that's the key towards the success. Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Jyoti Ranjan from BM batch of 1921, and before joining XIMB, I had worked around 3 years in a manufacturing sector as a new product development engineer, and have worked with companies like JBM Group and Fowler Westropp. So after coming to XIMB, I got a chance to intern with TCS in the profile marketing transformation, wherein I was responsible to understand how there is a evolution of trend and what are the dynamics which drives a disruption in a business. So you see, this was my internship that I did at TCS. Okay, so to bring out this answer, I would like to focus on the profile that was being offered to me at TCS. So during the onslaught of the pandemic, I was really lucky to have this one-time life opportunity to make my hands dirty on quantitative research. So I was handling, or I was required to complete a project which had to go for 40 companies. Like we have to conduct a quantitative research on 40 companies, which happens to be the client of TCS. So from this entire activity, you see, I got an amalgamation of how I can put in use what I have learned at XIMB in the past 3 trimester, and I can use them to give some benefit to my company, that is TCS. So few of my learnings which I can assemble is, I got to work in a virtual environment, which possibly for a guy like me who happens to work in manufacturing segment never had tested it, and this possibly will be taken away from with me in my final placement where I will be working. Second, I got to understand the correlation what is there between industries. So when I was working for 40 companies, I understood that something impacted in automobile sector is also impacted in the aerospace industry. So this was the correlation which I got to know through this particular internship in place. Nevertheless, the most important learning which would be going with me for throughout my career is to manage documents. So here I learned how to do proper PPTs which can be presented to the top management. Making PPT is different, and showing some PPT which can be presented to top management is entirely different thing, because you have to bring out a story in that. So these were the 3 key learnings which I will definitely be taking with me after the internship I did with TCS. I had to present all my findings to the top management during my tenure at TCS. So XIMB always prepares with you with the rigorous academic program, right? So we have a faculty in place which gives us numerous assignments. We also have a taste of doing field projects. We also take part in case studies as well as presenting project in front of the class. All these things gel well together in me, which definitely reflected in the in my internship period. So this is how XIMB prepared me. So as I said, I happen to be a new product development engineer. So I'll just start with this particular statement: with great power comes great responsibility. And I was with a team which had a mix of fresher as well as people who had work experience in different segments. And me coming from a manufacturing segment, so I'll just explain you the role. So in product development, you have to take the initiative to complete the work or take the charge of completing any task which has been thrown at you. Now, as I was working with this entirely set of different people with no experience to few experience, I had to always hold my horses, because I have to give a chance to the people, as internship is about bringing a team performance. It's not about individual performance. So this somehow was a hindrance to me in the initial phase, but of course my experience in manufacturing segment did help my team, because people sitting in IT companies or inside a chamber, they don't know what really goes on in the field. And this pandemic was a restricted mode of working. My experience bring out some relevance to the fact that this internship went well and the outcome was in favor of what we expected. So as I said, this particular project was entirely a survey based and research based. So the main focus for this duration was how to gather as much data we can from different secondary research modes. For example, we were working with TCS, Wikipedia, and Google search engine to find out what information we can get. So for me, the challenge was that the data we get, how can we infer some dimensional utility from those data? Let's say there was a news which I remember that Daimler is going for producing face shield and hand mask and a lot of different equipment which are out from the business. Now this is a data which you need to understand. Is this a long-term impact or just short-term impact? Like after the pandemic is over, maybe Daimler will stop producing this. So these were the challenges. Like the data has to be crunched and brought out something which is relevant to the team. Like so Daimler invested 100 crores. That means it is going to foresee a business in this segment. So these were the things which I had to and my team had to think before we presented something. This challenge was there in my internship. So this will vary to people because I have a so there was one from our college whose name is Muskan. She's a fresher. She was in my team, so she was a fresher. For her, the feedback and the suggestions were different, and for me the feedback and suggestions were different. So I would give a generic statement for this question. For anyone who joins TCS, I would ask them to brush up the concept what we have been taught at the first year of XIMB. So maybe it from marketing, maybe it from finance, maybe it from system, maybe it from operations. Because there were times when the TCS team was expecting us to do a financial analysis of the news. For example, as I said, Daimler is going to invest 100 crores. So this 100 crore is a partnered investment or it's a single-handed investment. You have to analyze this in terms of financial perspective. So I would always recommend to anyone who joins any segment, whether it may be IT or any company, brush up your concept, gel well with your basics. That is really helpful. Second point, which I was not and I tried to inculcate in me, was be a good listener and be open to feedback. Many times what will happen, you will find people in your internship who might be junior to you. So never ever underestimate them and try to listen whatever they are giving, because they are in touch with the company. They will be giving what they are expecting from you. So this is the second. And thirdly, always have a clarity of thought. For example, you are confused, you don't know what is being expected to you. Always ask question to the one who is whom you are representing. So never assume thing and go with your own thought and mind. Always clarify whatever you have any doubt. So these are the three things which I will definitely recommend to the batch who is going to join any segment. Yes, definitely. As I have been constantly repeating this word. So if you have knowledge on marketing, if you have knowledge on operations, if you have knowledge on finance or system, so you can see things in different perspective. As I said, right? So there is a news which is thrown that Tesla is entering into electric segment. Let's say it's going for a hybrid kind of vehicle launch in market. So you have to analyze that what are the operational perspective or what are the financial perspective. So we have recently known that in Bangalore, Tesla is opening a factory. This is a news. Now you have to see either they are opening up their operational capability in India, or it's only the sales and distribution capability they are looking at India. So these are the knowledge. If you have cross domain knowledge, you can identify and judge the news in a better way. The perspective changes if you have various domain knowledge. So as we have also worked in a virtual mode, and trust me, I left my job to enjoy some of the culture in IT segment, and I definitely didn't get a chance to explore them. But what I have observed is, TCS is very lenient in terms of giving constructing like destructive feedback. They always prefer to give constructive feedback, even if you do something wrong, terribly wrong. They will never criticize you. They are open to discussions. They will like my mentor who was there, he was a storyteller, and believe me, he used to talk with me every day 1 hour after we had completed our work. So he always tried to have a friendly relationship with me so that I can bring out what are the challenges I'm facing in my internship. So this is one. They are always open for discussions, and they're always dedicated to task. They always have this time limit. So so we started our work at 10 o'clock and we happen to complete it by 6 o'clock. They always ping you or they keep in touch with you so that you complete the work within the deadlines. So, and these are the things what I have explored, and there might be a lot of good things about TCS which I couldn't find out, but yeah, these are the things I got. Okay, so for anyone who joins TCS or any IT segment, I would say only one thing: don't go with any pre-mindset. Okay, so go with an open, flow of thoughts. For example, so they might ask you to learn something. Let's say, for example, you are not a finance guy. Let's say for me, I have never learned finance. They ask you that, can you do an analysis on finance? So you have to be open with that. You cannot say no, because that's a task thrown at you. Even if you don't know, you have to take it as an challenge and learn and bring out whatever they are expecting from you. And one more thing, don't focus on the outcome, because if you focus on the outcome, you'll always be not reach what you are going to do, because the internship is not planned to give some benefit to the organization. It is also a mutual thing. You have to bring out changes in you, bring out some changes in your perspective, how you see industry. So I would suggest rather focus on your efforts and learning. Give out 100% whatever you know, do mistakes and learn whatever you have done mistakes. From the mistakes, whatever you get to learn. And at the end of the day, enjoy whatever you're doing. So it is a 2 months of duration, enjoy, because nobody is going to fire you from TCS. Nobody is going to put your hang on jail or do something. You have to enjoy the work, what you are doing. So this is what I feel one should do whenever one joins an IT company or TCS.
So hello everyone, I'm Shivaji Didwania from the BM batch of 1921, and my role during the internship was related to analytics consulting. So basically we were, so this was the first time that we were doing remote internships, and so we did not have the opportunity to work for live clients and of that sort. So we were given a case study in which the data was masked data was there and was related to one of their case studies that they were working on. So that is where my internship revolved around entirely. Correct. So the major learnings that were there in my internship was basically like I got to work on the entire analytics project, which was like from the start to end. So what happened in XIMB was we were getting a lot of data and we were working on them, but the actual when you are working for the actual clients and the data that we get, there are a lot of steps that like we as business for business person, like the ones we are doing MBA, so we have a lot of proportions were omitted out. So we started with the entire data cleaning process, and then we modeled the data, and from there we took out insights and did predictive analytics as well. So all those were very new for me, and the learnings out of it was humongous. So like huge learnings for me. So the curriculum at XIMB actually helped me a lot. So starting from the business statistics that we learned during our first semester, from there there were others like the SRM that was there, wherein we collected and implemented a few algorithms here and there. Apart from that, the MS Excel came in handy a lot, and apart from that, a few like courses that were there related to language R. So those things also helped me a lot while doing internship. So I would say that the curriculum that we have learned in first year was more or less in line with what we were doing in the Tiger Analytics internship. Interviews during or after the internship as well. At many places I was asked questions related to SQL, and as a data scientist professional, like going to be a data scientist professional in future, everybody expects me to know certain technical skills like SQL and stuff. So in my past experience, as I had worked on this, so it helped me a lot. Apart from that, understanding of how people work. So as this was a remote internship, we had to work on, more or less on the calls and video calls. So the etiquettes of that online calls and everything helped me a lot, which I had learned in my past experience. And then major boost of, how to aesthetically talking to clients and working with them. So that helped me, handle much better the calls in my internship much better. Correct. So, so there were a few few places wherein, I had a lot of challenges. For example, as this was remote, so we weren't working with, our team. We were not working with the team hand in hand, and whenever we had doubts, we had to wait, or we had to reach out to our mentors that were assigned to us, and then whenever they were free, so they were replying us back. But only the doubts that we had were like all of them were getting cleared. But when you are working, like face to face along with them, so there are a lot of things apart from our doubts that we when we are working as a team, then we can learn. So those were a few challenges. Apart from that, the most difficult phase for me was the data cleaning part. So I was getting a few articles here and there, but when the data was there at hand, so the knowledge, the theory that we have learned and the actual practical things were a lot different. So I had to go through a lot of articles. I had to pick the mind of my mentor, and so that was the most difficult portion of my internship, wherein I had to push a lot of boundaries. So starting with the technical skills, if I would say, the skills would be SQL, any one of the programming language, either Python or R, either of the two. And apart from that, good grasp on statistics, and this is more related to the technical side. But then coming to the business side of what they expect of us is the ability to connect the data to the business to the business side of the data. So we have a lot of data, but once we get the insights from that data, how are we connecting to the problem at hand, or the business that we are working for, or the industry that we are working for? So that is the major challenge. And once we connect the data to that problem, then what benefits or what problems could we solve from those insights? That is what they were looking for, more or less, in our internship. So these are the two aspects: the technical aspect and the business aspect of what they want from us. Now coming to the presentation skills, so they focused a lot on presentation skills and the aesthetics of the presentation that we were giving. So that was also expected from our end, that it should be top notch. Yes, it is very necessary to have cross-domain knowledge. So for example, so when we are working on a certain industry or a certain project, it can be related to marketing, finance, operations, or systems. Any domain it can be. But then when we are, so the one thing that I mentioned that is expected of us is to connect the data to the business. So now when we are doing that, there are a lot of aspects or a lot of insights that we get, which we have to explain to our client using finance, marketing, operations, and systems. So if you have a cross-domain knowledge and you know how to connect all these data with the business, you will need the knowledge of all these domains. And one aspect that helped me a lot was the cross-functional analysis of firms that we learned in first year. So that was very helpful in this in this aspect. Okay, so I'll start with the work culture. So we did not go there physically, but from what we have experienced virtually, I would say the work culture seemed to be quite good, because all the processes were streamlined and had proper intervals or the timelines that we had to adhere to. And apart from that, the mentor that was assigned to us was more or less available for any of the questions that we asked for. How much ever we picked their mind, they were always helpful. So if we see that or analyze that aspect, so I would say that it would be a very good learning environment whenever we join there physically, or if we join there virtually as well. So it will be a very good experience for us in future, as it has been in my internship. So the advice that I would like to give is, if at all you are working with Tiger Analytics or any other analytics firm, so please be sound with the technical skills and the business skills that I have mentioned before. And apart from that, a few things that was appreciated during my internship were the commitment part. So if I am committing to something, I have to make sure that I'm adhering to it without any, without any excuses. And the last thing that I would say to people who are working in the analytics industry or who will be working in the analytics industry is that learn the art of business value articulation. That is very important, and this would help us. This would help you, in fact, in all the phases of your internship. So that's it from my side.
Hello, my name is Vipul Khandeparkar. So I completed my MBA from XIMB and I am from PM batch 2019 and 2021. So for my summers, I interned with GroupM in their digital advertisement space, and I have worked on Google Ads, Amazon Ads, as well as on Facebook Ads, etc. My role in GroupM was, for those 2 months, was to design a marketing strategy to promote beverages online on online platforms for a leading FMCG client. So as our internship was on WFH setup, so I had to learn and unlearn a lot many things. So my approach was the key here, and whatever limited time I got to interact with my mentor, I took best from it. I maximize it, and I delivered. Prior joining XIMB, I was working for analytics services industry in marketing analytics domain for 3 years. So with my prior experience, data was always there for quick analysis. But since this internship was on a work from home setup, I had to design an appropriate research survey to get best data points. So qualitative and quantitative research techniques which were taught in this course of XIMB have helped me a lot in this regard. As I said, I have a 3 years of work ex in the analytics domain. So I had learned a lot many of analytics tools such as Tableau, Spotfire, and even I was proficient in Excel. So that helped me a lot. The only the problem which I faced was in the was about the work from home setup, because there was no means of data, as I was not into the domain of the company. So there was no means of gathering the data. So I myself had to do a lot of research to gather those data and design appropriate strategy. So the MBA course as well as my prior experience both came into handy. There are 2 instances which I want to particularly highlight. One was related to my project. As I said, I designed a survey for the marketing strategy for promoting beverages. So through that survey, I got a specific keywords which a customer uses to search beverages online, to buy a particular beverage online. So I identified those keywords, and these keywords were targeted by the company to promote their products online. And the second is the working style. Since it was a work from home setup, it was very difficult to keep the track of daily calls with my mentors, my discussion. So I created a worksheet where we kept a track of each day, what we discussed, what were the goals, what were the goals for the day, what progress did we make till now, etc. So this helped me and my mentor to be on the same page throughout the internship. See, GroupM is a leading media management firm with its hands in almost all advertising domains. So, as an intern, you can work in a digital space, or you can work for TV ads or radio type of ads, or even in e-commerce space. So, even when you are and even you are expected to write a content for their strategies. So, it is important that you come out of your comfort zone, and it is not necessary that the work which will they give you will be from your discipline itself. So it's important that you show that rigor, or that skill which actually trains us in the MBA, throughout the MBA. Yes, I feel the cross-domain knowledge is important because it gives a 360-degree view of how of functioning of business, and also helps to deliver better solutions. So if you have good technical and business skills, you can be a consultant as well as a developer for your company. So it's an add-on for you as well as the company you would be working for. So initially when we joined, we spent 3 days in understanding the function, every function of GroupM, like what are the different departments and how they are interrelated. That helps us to understand the organization in a better way. And also the training programs which they had for their employees, they were open for us as well, so it added to our knowledge base. I particularly like the work culture of GroupM, since they are the major players in various fields of advertising, and you can explore yourself in almost every part of the business. And also their hierarchical structure is in such a way that you can approach anyone for your you can approach anyone, and they're always ready to help you or guide you in a particular domain, in whatever help you need. See, we don't know when this pandemic is going to end, and probably we have to work in this setup for a longer duration. Hence, my advice would be to for the juniors to be on your toes and get the maximum out of the limited exposure you have towards your corporate life. That is important. So it's going to be different, but it's not going to be very much difficult.